Further up the line, Percy was waiting at the crossing. "What's happened to you, James?" he whistled. "You look puffed out." "Bother!" puffed James. He didn't like being told there was something wrong with him. "There's nothing wrong with me, Percy," he said. The barrier opened. James rattled away. Then there was trouble. James began to go slower and slower. "I need a rest," he chuffed. James clung into a siding. Steam burst from his boiler and black smoke filled from his funnel. With the final clanity-clong, James broke down. He looked terrible. The school choir began to sing to pass the time. "The children will be late for their concert," he wailed sadly, "and it's all my fault. I let everyone down." James felt very upset. Just then, Edward popped up alongside him. "Edward," he cried, "can you help me?" Edward saw that James was stuck. "What's wrong there, James?" "Yeah." "I've broken down," cried James. Edward was very surprised. "Why you broken down? Did you take your final inspection?" "No, I didn't," said James sadly. He told Edward what Libby had told him. Edward laughed. "Libby was only teasing," he said. James felt very silly. "Please, Edward," he cried, "I need your help. Can you take the children to the concert, please?" Edward could see that James was in trouble and he was happy to help. "I'll get the children there on time," whistled Edward. James knew he had to get back to the repair yard to be repaired as quickly as possible. Peggy was sent to help James. And then he shunted James to the repair yard. Before long, James was as good as new. He had even waited for his final inspection. "I'm sorry I teased you," said Libby. "That's all right, Libby," puffed James. "I guess I am a broken down little engine after all." Then the Fat Controller arrived. "You have been very patient, James. I have a special job for you. You are to collect the choir and bring them home again." "Thank you, sir," puffed James. He was delighted. "Clanity-clong, nothing is wrong," he laughed, and he smiled all the way to the concert.